150 years ago, most of the Australian interior was unknown to the new white settlers. That changed when the explorer John McDowell Stuart forged a path from south to north, creating a series of overland telegraph stations which opened up Australian communications to the rest of the world. Today, we're following Stuart's trail on the Stuart Highway in this episode of Travel Oz. Hello, I'm Grainger. Ahead, surviving in the outback, the best of bush tucker.
Nearly good as a beer.
Nearly. The Indigenous artists and musicians of Central Australia. A Celtic festival with the two Tims. And trout fishing and horse riding in the snowy mountains. Our marathon road trip from Sydney to Darwin in this episode is taking us from the Red Centre, Alice Springs, up the Stuart Highway to Tennant Creek. It's a long, straight drive northwards, with the occasional cow watching on from the roadside. When one of those wanders right onto the road, they're a real danger to motorists. Over the Tropic of Capricorn we head. We're now officially in the tropics. Out on the flat plains, there are some features, like these prominent rock formations up ahead. These giant spherical granite boulders are known as the Devil's Marbles, and the marvel is that while they're so precariously balanced on top of one another, they never topple over. There are some fascinating formations here. Some look like giant eggs. Others resemble huge cowpats. And still other rocks have split, the result of extreme temperature variations between day and night. This is a sacred site for the Aborigines, among the oldest religious sites in the world. The local Indigenous owners believe that Devil's Marbles are the eggs of the rainbow serpent. Such is the feelings for the rocks, they were incensed when one was taken away back in 1953 to serve as a monument to the founder of the Royal Flying Doctor Service, John Flynn. The rock was eventually returned and stands today among the other Devil's Marbles that were formed some 1.7 billion years ago. East of the Devil's Marbles is the little-known Davenport Range National Park. A series of low but rugged rocky hills shelter an abundance of bird life, like this brilliantly coloured rainbow bee-eater. They feast on insects, like the dragonfly he's collected today. This isolated part of the outback is very well known to this man. Jimmy Hooker has spent years out here fossicking for gold.
I think it's the most beautiful place you could have on earth. It's like heaven to me. Davenport Ranges is very special to me. I spent about 18 to 20 years in that country, roaming through looking for gold and living off the land like bush tucker and catching fish from rock holes. And I lived in Spinifex humpies and I really lived like animals, I suppose, and that's the only way I survived.
Jimmy is a true bushman. His bush survival skills extend to collecting plants he uses to wash himself down by Whistleduck Creek.
Yeah, this is a bush soap. It's a wattle, just picked it on the way down. And the seeds, you can get the seeds out of it and make a damper, flour, gundy, Aboriginal people call it. And but it's really famous for the medicine side, the bush soap. If you got bit with mosquito, you camped here tonight, mosquitoes could be around. Next morning you wake up, you got mosquito bites all over you. Instead of doing that, you put this stuff straight on. Soon as the sun comes up, you put it straight on, no more hitch.
Let's lather up, eh?
Right.
Let's get that.
There we go. It'll take grease off your frying pan. Unbelievable stuff. And it's good for your skin. Don't get it in your eyes. If you get it in your eyes, you'll be screaming for about 3 minutes. But after that, you'll see things you've never seen before. Good stuff.
20 years of living rough around the Davenport Ranges means that Jimmy knows exactly where to find his bush tucker. Amidst the giant anthills, Jimmy goes in search of some witchetty grubs.
Here we go. We got one. Here, look. See the brown? Here, we got it. We got it. Look at this. Oh, good one. Look at that. Now, this is a turpentine tree, a family of wattle. Yeah, we'll probably have a grub in there.
All right, well, let's go for it. I'm going to pull the whole bush out.
Yeah, because that'll eventually kill it.
All right, go on.
They'll kill it. Roots will grow again.
All right.
There's your witchetty grub.
Oh, my God, look at that.
There he is. There's your witchetty grub.
Wow, now he's a big grub, eh?
Well, he's a good-sized one, yeah.
Jimmy, well, I heard their delicacies. Are they?
Well, you might as well say it's a grub, but it's a bush egg. It tastes like egg.
All
and
right.
quite nice. That's beautiful, all that coming out. You want to try some, I'll share it with you. I don't want to be greedy.
You go, mate. I'm passing.
Beautiful.
With the gum trees and flower, Jimmy directs me to another delicacy. A small, knobbly, woody fruit grows on the bloodwood trees here. They're in fact bush coconuts, a combination of plant and animal. The milky white flesh inside is the larvae of an insect. In the midst of the ruins of an old police station, Jimmy urges me to pick and eat some.
So we've got a healthy specimen here,
Yeah,
so...
healthy one, so you could pick them 4 and you could tucker.
Well, let's go.
Right, grab some. There we go. Right, bush coconut. You pick them and you break them open. 4 things in here you can eat.
Yeah.
You eat the eggs, eat the insects, eat the white flesh on the side, and eat the grub. It's a beauty. You see that yellow there? That's the egg starting to grow.
All right.
That's the start of the eggs. Eventually they'll go pink, and then they'll get all loose, and that's why it's hollow. They'll all fall in there loosely. And then you can eat it. Try it. It's beautiful, full of water. That is beautiful. Nearly good as a beer.
Nearly.
It'll keep you alive, and that's important.